Morning everyone. Today we are making this video to compare the different perspectives between hospitality background people with non-hospitality background ones about this industry. In turn of the word hospitality, it could be familiar or also could sound strange or unfamiliar to another people. So let's interview someone to figure it out. What are they thinking about this great industry? Oh, by the way, I am Elvis and
I am Nam. We all have Vietnamese background, but we have different point of view about hospitality. So let's get started to know what people and us are thinking about hospitality. Let's
go.
So when I think of hospitality, I think of hotels, restaurants, like where people can get good customer service. So it's about service, yeah.
Well, in my opinion, hospitality, our service is about providing like physical values to our customers. Yes. And hospitality is like a bit beyond that. It's about like, the attitude and the whole environment. Like more professional.
So in India, it sort of affected the hospitality in the country. Looking at the British hospital, we were colonized by the Britishers, and hospitality, their way of hospitality is very traditional, very unique. So I believe India is doing great in terms of hospitality, and I believe India as a country picked up a lot from the Britishers. The buildings, some of the old hotels, they're all with the British architecture, and even the type of hospitality they follow in today's world, in the 21st century, in 2019, it's still the British style.
Some of my past workplace, there are a few instances, some minor instances that I would consider like a bit uneasy, but thankfully right now, my whole environment is very, very good right now.
Discrimination shouldn't happen, especially in Australia, like a multicultural background and culture. Like it shouldn't happen. Everyone should be treated equally and fairly, no matter what, where you're from or what gender. I would say Thailand. This is a very beautiful country with heaps of beautiful landscapes, which range from exotic cities like Bangkok or Pattaya to some nature-based destination like Chiang Mai or Pai, with a lot of beautiful mountainous destinations. I would say Airbnb or a hostel because I'm studying and I don't have much money, so I'm traveling on the budget.
I think they do, because like certainly when you see like hotels in like Beijing or like totally different from like hotels in Melbourne, because they have like different things to offer, no matter which brand they are. So I think to some kind of extent like they do, but it depends on what kind of life you want to see in that city. Yeah. So like if you want to see like a fancy perspective of that city, you can totally go to resorts or a hotel. But if you want to see more like a daily life kind of point of view, I think like Airbnb and hostels can do like a bit better for me. So.
Nam and I, we are doing the videos about hospitality and service. We are very glad that we have Liv here, who is the Park Hyatt Melbourne hotel manager.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. How's your day going?
Very good, thank you. Thank you for coming here.
So we have a few questions about hospitality. Could you like to give us your experience and as well as knowledge so we can serve to people?
Would be my pleasure. So for me, hospitality is being hospitable. So welcoming someone into your home or hotel and treating them as a guest, making them feel welcome and making sure that all of their needs are met, that they have a comfortable, safe place to sleep, that they have something to eat, it's nice and warm. And it's something that I think comes from the heart. It's not something that you can really teach so much. It's just something that naturally comes from the heart to be hospitable. So for me, I think that service is the physical doing something. So coming and serving you a coffee or tea, it's a practical thing that we do with our physical body. But hospitality is that real warmth that comes from within, and that ability to make someone feel welcome in your hotel or home. Australia being colonised by the British, we took on their culture in terms of service. There were a lot of pubs and hotels and inns back then. I think since then Australia has really developed its own sense of hospitality and culture. So I don't think we're too influenced by them today, but certainly years back, all of the things we did pretty much came from the British culture. Look, certainly in this hotel and in Hyatt Hotels and Resorts, we empower our staff to look after the guest and help the guest if there's a problem. I think it's very important because when your guest comes into contact with a staff member, let's say with the front desk agent when they're checking out, if the front desk agent says, "Oh, did you enjoy your stay?" and the guest says, "Oh, you know, the room service last night, it took a long time to be delivered, or I didn't really enjoy it." That host is empowered to say, "You know what? That room service is on me. I'm going to take that off the bill." So empowerment's really important, and it's something that we really focus on at Hyatt and at Park Hyatt Melbourne, because it really empowers the staff to fix the problem on the spot. No, I can't say that I have been. We work very well. It is good, yes. We work very hard at Hyatt in our diversity and inclusion programs. We welcome all of our colleagues from different countries. You know, it's I work closely with Nam. Obviously on the bell desk every day we work together. And I remember when we had a government group from Vietnam come. And it's so nice because Nam looked after them, did the check-in, explained the hotel, because they couldn't speak English. And that's because we have a diverse workplace.
So diversity can be a connection, can be the bridge to the strangers with the hotel.
Absolutely. Because as much as I want to give those guests from Vietnam, that group, hospitality and make them feel welcome, I can't speak Vietnamese. They couldn't speak English. So Nam was our bridge to giving that warm hospitality and making them feel welcome. So I'd love to go to America. I haven't been to America yet. No, I've spent quite a bit of time in Asia and Europe, but I haven't been to the USA. So I'd love to go and visit New York and Los Angeles. I think it would be a great place. Comp nights is the most important.
Of course,
right? So one of our benefits, of course, with Hyatt is that we get 12 complimentary nights per year, which we all enjoy. So when I travel, I like to use my free nights. But I guess because I work in a hotel, I quite like staying in a hotel rather than Airbnb is not really my style, because I like to be able to have the access to the 24-hour room service, right? Whereas in an Airbnb, you don't have that. So my style of traveling would be more of a 4 or 5 star hotel. I think any establishment, whether it is a 5-star hotel or a 4-star, 3-star, backpackers, or a resort, I think they can all give, or an Airbnb, I think they can all give really authentic hospitality as long as it comes from the heart, from the staff that work there, or the Airbnb from the owner. I stayed actually at an Airbnb recently in Daylesford, which is just outside of Melbourne. And when we arrived, we picked up the keys for this house, and we got there, and in the kitchen was a beautiful big hamper of all local produce from around Daylesford. Coffee, tea, jam, breakfast cereal, milk in the fridge. Now that's really caring hospitality
Yeah,
provided to us by the owner. So that was an authentic experience
Yeah.
provided in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think any establishment can give authentic hospitality.
Yeah. So we thank you very much. Thank you for sharing today.
Thank you
My
very
pleasure.
much.
Yeah.
Thank
My
you for your
pleasure.
all the like this is like treasure to us because you can share your experience as well as your knowledge about hospitality. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thanks
you.
guys, it's
Thank
my
you.
pleasure and all
Thank
the
you for having
best.
us. Thank you.
After interviewing some people with hospitality background and non-hospitality background people, we found out some differences between them. So the first one is definition.
With the definition, one of them agree that hospitality is kind of hotel and restaurant concept. With the different one, the people don't work in hospitality industry. They just think about the physical service. This could be the food and beverage service. And on the other hand, with the professional ones, they have the profile point of views, as Lee said, is it being about hospitality and the connection with people, how to make them happy with honesty, passion, and sincerity.
Moving next to colonialism, it depends on the country that is colonized by dominant ones. They all have different aspects on cultures, especially hospitality. For example, service variety. This could be architecture design, local cuisine. The guests who are paying money, they are empowered to have expectation of quality of service that they receive. And about the staff, by being respected and appreciated by the guests and management, they are empowered to make the decisions to make sure that the guests' expectations and demands are living up to.
Moving to discrimination, all of them agree that discrimination shouldn't happen at work. People should be treated fairly and equally, regardless of background, race, or gender. The last one is accommodation. It depends on their budget and their preferences.
So if you have like the low budgets, the ideal accommodation could be the Airbnb, motel, or 2 or 3 star hotel. But if if you get a higher budget, you can choose 4-star, 4-star, 5-star hotel, or could be a resort. So literally it just depends on your budget. This is the end of our presentations. I hope that everyone enjoyed it. Thanks for watching again. Enjoy
Happy
your
day.
day.